Hello, hi, what's up? Uh, Welcome everyone to the scheduling stream here. I'm Let's Go Dragon, and I'm the one that manages a lot of our productions here, and I just wanted to give a quick hello to everyone here. Yeah, I'm just being feeling a little festive. I'm wearing my very unbiased caster jersey right now, and yeah, I'm really excited to get this spring split going here. I hope you all are having a good night so far. But without further ado, let me just go ahead. And before we go ahead and start the actual scheduling, I just want to say hello to a couple of the teams here. So I just want to start off with let's say hello to Dud Bro Gaming. Thank you guys for coming back. We see good old Kovu Duddy Brains coming all right back here with a couple of their friends with Dud Bro Gaming. So welcome back. Got Bio Slayers. I'm not exactly sure how to say this name, but eventually I will learn before it comes to finals. So hopefully you guys will make it by then. We got Norse God in the top lane. Navats playing the jungle. Prince in the mid lane. Dragon Slayer 24 playing the Vayne in the ADC. And then Bold Font as the support. I know one team mentioned that they were doing changes to their rosters. I don't exactly remember who. Also, hello, Duddy Brains. Hello, hello. So, yeah, welcome. And then for the next team, we got the Forens. Yeah, I like that. Forens. Forens. Depends on how you really say it, but got Clow, Assign Pro, Papa, Daddy Sugar, and Zoms playing on Forens. So welcome. Next up, we got Reign of Kings, classic GRLCS team. Really glad you guys are back with Jack Loves Lance, Stega, Renji, Wit, Mortal. Well, Mortal actually not new, not a new returning member of Reign of Kings, but a returning member of GRCS nonetheless. So interesting to see you pop up here, and yeah, hopefully we'll see maybe a little bit of a rivalry come up whenever it comes around to the playoffs. Next up, we got our Missouri State JV Bears. Pretty solid team here. Juice Main, TSM Silent Archer. Got Rain, Thunder Beast Blue, and Moist Towlette. Solid names right here. Potatoes Kittens, welcome as well. What is this? For a team's names. Ah, man, that's a hard one. Charismatic. Charismatic. Man, I'm dumb. But Charismatic 97 Pods. Caltop Alpha Alpharis? Alpharis. And then Tato. Welcome, Potatoes Kittens. Next up, we got Lampposts. We got Slappy Adamsuki. What a surprise. We've seen Adamsuki actually going to be jungling for a different team here. Some may even say the enemy, but. And then in case Leroy is also going to be here, Obscene and Randy Newman also going to be representing for Lamppost here. Next up, Dogmore Gaming. Now, this is going to be a fun one because we're actually going to see Chachi OKC, previously gold in our GRLCS gold split. And now he's going to be moving on up over into plat with Dogmore Gaming, picking them up here. Say hello to the Dogmore Gaming, Chachi OKC, Trioris, Say Rain, Maylin's also making an appearance here, and Dogmar. So, really excited to see you guys. Welcome. I love the icons you all got here. We got Froggers, like Poggers, but Froggers. We got Potato, Tomato. We got Acerino. We got Coral. I'm gonna go Coral. Glue Enthusiast and Dale. Well, it's going to take me a while to learn these names, but hopefully you guys will stick with me, and we'll get through it together. Next up, we got ourselves PQ returning members. Turning to GRLCS here is PQ. We haven't seen them in a little bit, but I'm glad they are back. We have Kiz, Hijo, Hennything, Fox, and Uham, the infamous Uham, also making a return. So welcome PQ. Next up here, we got ID Solaris, Gem Top, OG Roach, Edstium, Zalp, and nonetheless, second win. So say hello to all of these members to Flat Cap, guys. We we do have quite a bit of actually returning members. Because I actually remember SDM, Zalp, and Second Wind, all of them. Gemtop and OG Roach, maybe a little foggy on my memory at the very least. But thank you for coming to GRLCS as well for this season 17, I believe. Next up, we got Zooted Gaming, Router, White Lotus, OP Kill Switch, Ashton, as well as their support, It's Homie. So, hello to GRLCS. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully this is going to be a pretty exciting split here. Next team we have here is OCU Esports. Pretty solid team. We're going to Humble in the top lane, Seesaw, Saboteur, Kid Arachnid, Spirit T, I believe that's Spirit AV, and then D Line. Say hello to them. Give them a nice welcome to the GRLCS split. So welcome, OCU Esports. Next up here we got Husker Scarlet. Solid team, also a new one. So I'm going to be really excited to see how they perform here. Carson, Bureau Space, Skadoodle, Mojojo, and Patio. Pretty solid team. We're hopefully going to see pretty nice ones, and then last but not least, we have ourselves Wolfpack Mingos, returning champions. Randy Kane's also returning champions, but Wolfpack Mingos, our most recent split returning champions here. We have TJ Laney in the top lane. We're going to have a new jungle since Adam Suki's all over on the lamppost. We have Tim Selwood. Mid lane, apparently Rally has retired, and Nick is going to be taking up that spot. And then for the bot lane, we have a classic, Chandler Clark and Gabe Kochki. Hello. Welcome back to the GRLCS split. And I hope you have a wonderful time here. It is going to be our 15 teams for this split so far. We might have 16. Just let y'all know, we are looking to actually maybe have a 16th team. And I'll get into the details of how that's exactly going to work here. But let me go ahead and switch over to this right here. Hello. Yes, Rip Rally. We'll miss him. Or Riley. Ray. Those are I's instead of L's, so take it as you will. But in any case, now we get on to the randomizing. So I put all the names here. It's going to be all 15 teams, potentially the 16th team, which I will explain after I hit this generate button real quick right here. So, it didn't really let them know, and I'll let you know about what the actual names of these are. So it looks like Team 2 is good. So if we actually do get the 16th team, what we're talking about is we're going to be having alternating bye weeks. So during week one conference is actually going to be having a bye week immediately, and then week 2 other conference will have a bye week. So this one initially we will be playing and we'll stream their game, and then next week this team will be playing, and then while first split is going to be having a bye week. But then on weeks 3 and 4 we'll be back to normal. You'll play all simultaneously. This way, so you guys can maybe get to know each other, maybe visit on stream a little bit if you want to check out the competition and without having to sacrifice your own gameplay. In any case, and this just also means that if we do find a 16th team, we are going to be adding them into here now. So we can see this first split. Let's go ahead and grab them, put them in this scheduler here, and you guys will be the Enforcers split. If anyone watched Arcane this or I guess last year, around the end of last year, whenever Arcane was coming out, it's very good Netflix show. Even if you don't like League of Legends, pretty nice. I liked a lot. I'm a lore nerd, so it was tickling all parts of my brain. Even though Jace and Victor's were not exactly lined up, it was still, I liked the narrative a lot better in the show. So here is the first one. In the Enforcer split, we got Wolfpack Mingos, Dudbro Gaming, Froggers, ID Solaris, Husker Scarlet, Potato Skins, Dogmar Gaming, and Boy Slayers. In any case, Slayers. Leave this alright. I'm not adding that. I gotta prove I'm not a robot. And let's hit that schedule button. So you'll need this. Oh, I don't need the glasses, so let me just pull that down for you guys. So for the Enforcers split, let's just give you guys a quick rundown of what this kind of looks like here. So first week, believe we're going to be following the champion for since you guys will be playing up first up. We're going to be following up the previous splits champions, which is going to be the Domingos. So first stream game is at least going to be this one here, and it's going to be against ID Solaris. It's going to be interesting because new team, brand new to GRLCS. I'm really interested to see how well they can really match up and where they really place here. Same with Dubro Gaming and Dogmore Gaming. Both are returning teams, so that means Huskers, Scarlet, and Froggers can also try to make their way, make a little name for themselves. Potatoes, Kittens, Buggerslaves, you guys are going to be a little bit, like, a little bit still of an unknown sort of factor, but who knows, maybe if the games turn out one way more one-sided, that could be a big tell, whatnot. Following weeks, we got here, like I said, oh, actually, Wolfpack versus Dudbro game. Dudbro is going to be pretty interesting. Mingos versus Dudbro Gaming returning players, so something to also look out for. Probably not going to be streaming that game immediately, but we will get to something pretty cool. Dogma Gaming and then Dudbro Gaming are also going to be playing up in the following weeks as well. That's going to be quite interesting. And the other weeks, we'll be seeing yet another sorts of matchups back to back for each other. So this is what the split's going to be looking like for everyone. Hope you guys got a good image of it. This is going to be the Enforcer split. Once again, Domingo's matchup. Yes, it's going to be quite hype whenever that comes up. And yeah, I hope you guys that will be excited for this week's hits then. But in any case, it's going to be the Enforcer split. I hope you guys got a good look at it. I am saving this for later because we need it for logistical reasons. But now let's move on over to Team 2, which is, if you can't guess what the name was going to be, it's going to be Firelights. Again, Arcane. I don't, honestly, don't think that's really going to be a spoiler. Go Fo. Yeah, honestly, I love the name. Uh, love the name. Love the name of Forens. That reminds me. Where? Gotta make sure I see it. Yeah, because there it is. I was looking for it when you said it. I was like, huh, I didn't really see it in the last one. You just double checking it, but here we go for the second split here. It's going to be out of everyone here. Got to prove I'm not a robot. And these will be the Firelight split. Let's see how it goes. Let's open these on up. Put this here. Drop this down so you guys don't have to see the ads. Sorry about that. No ad blocker. But here we go for the Firelight splits. First round, which is actually going to be technically second week. Remember, you guys are going to be having a bye week this first week. And then week 2, you guys will actually be playing. So week 2, you guys will be taking. It'll be Lamppost versus Randy Kings, which is going to be super interesting. Those are two returning teams, two very strong returning teams. It's going to be super interesting. It looks like Missouri State is going to be having a bye potentially. If we get that 16 team, we easily just slot them right there. So sorry about that for Missouri State, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys can maybe get some scrims. Make sure you guys don't get a little too rusty in between times before the start of this and stuff. We got some pretty interesting ones. Randy King's going to be taking the bye, while Lamppost is going to be testing out Florens and seeing how they're doing. Lamppost, once again, is going to be testing out some other people. PQ, this is going to be a somewhat new roster for PQ, so be interested to see how they'll match up there. While Randy King's going to be testing how does Zooted Gaming land somewhere in the split, whether they seem like they can topple the top or not. Next up, we're going to see PQ and Forens, as well as Randy Kings versus OCU Esports. Going to be interesting to see. Missouri State finally going to be able to get a little bit more gameplay. They did fight against Forens in that previous week, but still, it's going to be interesting to see how well will everyone really match up here, and that's going to be the 7 weeks. In case anyone missed it, how it's generally going to work out is going to be week 1, conference A, which is going to be the Enforcer split right here. It's going to be playing that first week, while over for conference B, you guys are going to be having an extra week off. Get a little more practice in, get ready to wipe the other team's socks off, honestly. See which conference is going to be stronger overall. And So and then week 2, it's going to be all firelights. It's going to be all four of you guys, or yes, potentially all 4 matches going to be going off here. Then that third week, it's going to be both of you guys simultaneously. I'll pick one of the teams, one conference, probably from Conference A, and then I'll switch back over to Conference B for week 4, where you're both playing once again. Then on 5, we're going to be doing another stagger. It's going to be the Enforcer split playing for this week. And then week 6, it's going to be the Firelights. It's going to be playing that. Then 7, both play. 8, both play. Then 9, once again, it's going to be back to the A split. The Enforcer split in order to try to go against each other. And then we go back to the last week, which is going to be Conference B, while A gets a little bit of an extended break before we finally go off into playoffs. We get a consistent amount of streaming throughout the whole time. You guys get to check out the competition a little bit more than you guys want to, or more than you guys would normally do. And I will be working a little bit more on the YouTube channel, so it's not as dull. And so you guys can actually get a read for it for a little bit more. Now, finally, before we finalize this is just something I need to do. This is going to be setting up seeding wise, just so we can, or like a side selection wise. This is just so we can make sure that I believe I needed this. Let me just double check. Did this for like 4 splits now. Yeah, I still gotta double check. Yeah. All right. So last one. This is just for seeding like who gets side selection for their games. This is going to be for the Enforcer split right here. That randomized button, and boom, right here. So this is going to be who gets side selection, and also it determines a couple other things later on as well. But this is mainly just so we keep it pretty much random and keeping it pretty fair for everyone to know that I did this on stream and I'm not shaking any numbers. I'm not following a script, I promise. And now for the Firelights, here it is as well. So this is going to be generally who gets side selection, etc., etc. Alright, and that is going to be pretty much the stream. It doesn't look like I have any last minute interruptions or anything like that for people coming in with potential teams. So let me put a little music for us. Let's see, who is my favorite Mingo? See, during Mingo Mania, I did intentionally not submit something so then I wouldn't get asked this question. Yes, that is the plan I'm going for, so I don't have to answer who is my favorite Mingo. But I will start off with I'm gonna start off with let's go with Gabe. Gabe, he says hi to me. He sends me smiles sometimes in the chat. It's very nice whenever I'm in class for a while. I check my phone because I got check my messages. I just see @RetsGoDragon, and then it's just open parentheses and a colon. So that's it. But yeah, to finish that all off, let me turn that off. Put back on my face. Say hello. Once again, thank you all for joining this split of GRLCS. This is our 17th season, and the theme is going to be for Enforcers versus Firelights. I'm curious to see which one do you think is actually going to be stronger. Both teams actually have a good mix of returning players. It's a pretty good mix between returning players. So honestly, I'm really interested to see how it really turns out here, and but all in all, I just want to say thank you all for coming in. Whoever group got DBG is the strongest. Well, that is going to be the Enforcers split. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Looks like we have a question in chat. Hello, yes. Feel free to ask a question. I'll be here for a little bit. Give prediction for Mingos vs ID. Okay, alright. Since I do have some time, let me see if I can pull up. I'm gonna pull up. So I can So I wanna give a little. So one thing I want to say for Mingos, classic Mingos. Bot lane classic, top laner classic. However, jungler new, mid laner, someone who's good, but I actually haven't personally seen him play yet. So there's a lot up for debate, and there's no more Rally anymore, so he has to live up to that Rally. And I feel like he could, but I haven't seen him yet. It will be quite interesting. Now for ID Solaris, it's going down one. Very, very interesting for ID Solaris, because I believe that is XVII's team, is it not? Yes, that's a second win, and second win is XVII and Zalp's team. All three returning players as well. So it's going to be 3 returning players versus 3 returning players, as well as a little bit of new people into the mix. So it's going to be quite interesting. Like, it's going to be XVII versus the new mid laner for Mingos. It's going to be TJ Lanier versus that gem top. And then bot lane is going to be like pretty, familiar. So it's gonna be quite interesting match, I'll have to say. At the very least, it's gonna be super interesting, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna look at my jersey real quick. This lovely Mingos jersey my unbiased jersey that I got, that coincidentally actually came in on my birthday, and for this time I'm gonna be going with the Mingos. I always love watching their games, so I am definitely excited to see how well they'll play against ID Solaris. But honestly, it's a toss-up. I'm throwing my hat in for Mingos versus ID. So that is going to be it for our stream for tonight. I'm gonna get this on YouTube, add a little timestamps so you guys can just cut and not listen to me ramble on about some things, and or if you just want to just watch over and over the gifs that Jack Loves Lamp made over and over again. Great job on that, Jack, by the way. But in any case, I will be heading out now. So thank you all for coming in, and I hope to see you guys all here tomorrow. Same time, same place. But it's going to be quite an interesting. So here we go.